Welcome back to the Relaxing Ghost channel here on YouTube. As always, your host with the most, Ghost. Today we got the 2000 pay-per-view DVD collection. This was a request from a subscriber. I have done the complete 2000 collection, so I will link that in the description, but these are the DVDs that were on pay-per-view from the year 2000. So if you guys would also like to see 1999, there's only WrestleMania and SummerSlam from 99. If you'd like to see that, comment down below. So let's get into it, guys, with Royal Rumble 2000. So the Royal Rumble from 2000 live from Madison Square Garden, New York City. I absolutely love that, the green score on the WWF logo. And during 99 and 2000, they used the blue blocky scratch logo. So they use that blue blocky scratch logo there. So let's get into this event. This is a really cool event. One of the best Rumbles. Pretty cool disc art, similar to the cover. These do come with inserts, the originals, so we'll run down that in a second. A lot of special features. In-depth looks, and we got looks at the 98 and 99 Rumbles. So really cool. Runtime of 3 hours. I mean, DVDs were awesome back in this time. So different shots. We got some revealing extras from Triple H getting stitched up, Divas in swimsuits, Cactus Jack returns. The actual card, we would have Taz's WWF debut versus Kurt Angle, the first ever tag team table match, the Miss Rumble swimsuit competition, triple threat IC title match, the New Age Outlaws versus the Acolytes. I was really disappointed in that. The street fight for the WWF title, Triple H versus Cactus Jack, and the 30-man Royal Rumble match, which The Rock would win. Next up, we got WrestleMania 2000, my personal favorite WrestleMania, a McMahon in every corner. I absolutely love the green and black, theme to this WrestleMania. Awesome spine. I'm a sucker for, the championship. That big Eagle championship. So, this would be from Anaheim, California. A 7.5 hour runtime. That's incredible. On a 2-disc set. WWE does that on 3-disc sets now. So, again, very cool disc art. We got disc 1, disc 2, and they spelled disc with a K. Got some lenticular stuff from the WrestleMania 2000 video game. Let's try to get a cool shot of this. Stunner to Triple H. Famous around Jericho. Oh, cool. So, insert time again. Really cool. So, a lot of extra stuffs. Triple call, alternate voiceovers from the triple threat match for the IC and European title. So, what that was Jericho, Benoit, and Kurt Angle each sat down with, I believe, Michael Cole or Kevin Kelly and called the match. So, there's actually 4 different versions of that match here. One, the standard one with Jerry Lawler and JR from the actual event. And then the 3 voiceovers. They've done this a couple of times throughout the years, but that's something I'd like to see return. So the actual match listing, We got Godfather and D'Lo versus Bossman and Bull. 6-person tag. Too Cool in China versus the Radicals. TNA versus Al Snow and Steve Blackman. Kane and Rikishi versus X-Pac and Road Dogg. The Cat Fight. The first ever 13-man hardcore battle royal. We got the Triangle Ladder match for the tag titles. Pretty much the first ever TLC match. Then we have the first ever 2-fall triple threat match for the IC and European titles. And the first ever fatal 4-way elimination match for the WWF title. A McMahon in every corner. Disc 2, we got a lot of, WrestleMania histories and different things like that. Really cool things. Next up is King of the Ring 2000. Another one of my personal favorite pay-per-views. I loved King of the Ring and wish they would bring it back someday. Love the sword and, what they would do with the King of the Ring covers. Really cool spines. So again, a 3-hour runtime. And this has one of my favorite inserts. Love that disc art. For some of these DVDs, you might pay, $20 or $30 for. I think I paid $25 for the King of the Ring, but well worth it. And look at this insert. Really cool. Really nicely designed. A lot of different action shots. So again, we got, our battle history, exclusive wrap-up show. We got the retrospective from the Hardcore Evening Gown match. And Rise of the King. So, oddly enough, Benoit, Guerrero, and Jericho all lost in the King of the Ring quarterfinals. So we got the King of the Ring quarterfinals, a 4-team elimination match for the tag titles, the King of the Ring semifinals, the first ever evening gown match for the hardcore title, Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe, handicap table dumpster match, Road Dogg, X-Pac, and Tori versus the Dudleys. And then we got the King of the Ring finals. This would be where Kurt Angle would become King of the Ring. And then a 6-man tag team match for the WWF Championship. Triple H, Vince and Shane versus The Rock, Undertaker, and Kane. Very underwhelming main event. Triple H and Rock had some great matches from Backlash and the Iron Man match. And, to kind of end their feud in this way, they would have a match at SummerSlam. But, just to take the title off Triple H in a 6-man tag is unheard of. Well, it's not unheard of because they did do it a couple of times after this, but it's ridiculous. Next here we got SummerSlam. Another pretty good show. I would say this is more of an underrated SummerSlam. You don't hear many people talk about SummerSlam 2000, but I could see why in the same sense. There was some great matches on here. Mine didn't come with the insert. I do have Fully Loaded 2000 there. A personal copy. That was actually a really good show, but very cool disc art. This would have Taz versus Jerry Lawler, Edge and Christian, Dudleys and Hardys, the first ever TLC match officially. 2 out of 3 falls, Jericho versus Benoit, Undertaker versus Kane. And originally I thought this was a mask match, they've been teasing Undertaker ripping off Kane's mask. He did in fact rip off Kane's mask here. And then we have a triple threat for the WWF title, Triple H, Rock, and Kurt Angle. We also had Shane McMahon versus Steve Blackman, where Shane McMahon fell like 50 feet off the SummerSlam stage. So I would say this is a thumbs up show. Also forgot to show you that spine. Really, really cool. And 3-hour runtime. Last up is the Survivor Series. The rules have changed. Austin sets his sight on revenge. Survivor Series would be the final pay-per-view from 2000 released on DVD in North America. They did release a bunch of tagged classics in the UK, but for standard pay-per-view releases, Survivor Series is it. They weren't releasing DVDs every month in 2000, and not even until WrestleMania 17 would we see a monthly release for pay-per-views. So this is a really hard event to find. Very expensive. You might pay a pretty penny for this one. I think I paid like $35 for it. I love that Survivor Series logo. Kind of the camouflage with the crosshair logo. Awesome. This is a very, very nice logo. And I'm actually really surprised they never used that after this. They would incorporate the crosshair into the kind of similar logo. But yeah, let's get into it. This would be Austin's second match back. It does come with the insert, so we'll run that in a minute. Again, 3-hour runtime. This would be released, I believe, in early 2001. So, like I said, they weren't releasing pay-per-views on DVD every month. So, Angle is now the WWF champion. Again, I think this is another underrated Survivor Series. Got that famous shot of Stone Cold. So there's actually quite a bit of extras again. We got different feedback. We got looking back. Some heat extras. Kurt Angle, TNA interviews. Hardcore challenges William Regal for the European title. RTC attacking Jeff Hardy. And Jeff Hardy versus Val Venus. So the match, the event itself, we got a 6-person intergender match. Blackman, Crash, and Molly versus TNA and Trish. We got a Survivor Series elimination match. The Radicals versus the One Billy Gunn, China, Road Dogg, and K-Quick. Jericho versus Kane. Regal versus Hardcore Holly. The Rock versus Rikishi. Ivory versus Lita. Kurt Angle versus The Undertaker. Another Survivor Series elimination match. This was a really fun match. Hardy's, Dudley's versus Edge and Christian. The God, the Goodfather, and Bull Buchanan. Then we had in the main event, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H. Triple H would fall like 40 feet off the forklift. So there we have it, guys. 2000 pay-per-view DVD collection. If you'd like to see 99 done, comment down below. Take some time, guys. Subscribe. We'll talk to you later. Peace.